Steve Adubato at the 2015 NJEA Convention. We are honored to be joined by Chelsea Collins, the 2015-2016 New Jersey State Teacher of the Year. How does that sound to you?
Sounds incredible. It's quite an honor.
You're not only the Teacher of the Year, are you actually the youngest Teacher of the Year?
I don't know about that. I don't know. I'm completely honored to have this role at this point in my career. So.
You're only 29?
Yes, I'm 29.
It's amazing. We're the same age. I don't know how that works out. It's so impressive on so many levels. Now, give folks a sense of where you teach, who you teach, because we're about to show folks a clip from a great series called Classroom Close-Up, which is produced by the NJEA, and it features you and your colleagues. Talk about where you teach.
I teach at Woodstown Middle School. It's in Salem County, and I teach 6th grade language arts. And
go ahead. By the way, real quick, you got into teaching because?
I got into teaching, originally I was actually in business. Ironically, I worked in Atlantic City here where we are today. And my niece was diagnosed with leukemia. I did some soul searching and I ended up going into teaching.
Well, Chelsea and her colleagues make a difference every day. That is why Classroom Close-Up was created by our friends at the NJEA to tell stories, powerful stories on public television about teachers making a difference every day. This is Classroom Close-Up. It's a story about Chelsea and her colleagues.
I just wanted to start with a couple book talks. I think a couple people had signed up. We're going to start with our Harry Potter book talk. So Molly had signed up to do Harry Potter.
People who would like it are like people who enjoy adventure and some short mystery, and it's really a chain of events, so it'll keep you reading.
The recipe for reading, I would say, is high interest books in students' hands, discussing books on a daily basis, especially those high interest books, and getting students to think deeply about the books, but also building them up and getting them excited. This isn't another task for them to do. This is something that's going to, be beneficial to them now and in their future.
So I think reading is like a springboard for writing and informational stuff and PowerPoints and projects. So that's why I really love reading, because you can do so much with it.
Hi everyone, can you hear me okay?
Yeah. Yes, we can. So we have a combination of 8th graders in here. Some of them have read your work already. Some of them are excited to read your work. And all of them here, though, are even more excited for your next series that's coming out.
We make authors like rock stars in our classroom and really try to build that buzz around reading so that they're excited to do it. A lot of times people are in our classes and they're surprised that, I'll say get on the blog and whoosh, out comes the cell phones and they're on our blog and they just do it right in class with their cell phones. That's the way of the world today. I get authored tweets on my phone and emails, and I check blogs on my phone as well, so let's show students that that's a great way to fall in love with reading and stories and things like that. And you can be blogging about your independent reading book once you submit your comment.
You look at the different kind of authors' works and you're like, wow, that's pretty cool. And the writing we do in our language arts is topics that are interesting, that you get to make up your own story, and that gets everybody excited.
As an educator, every day we wake up and we want to influence students' lives. And the reality of it is some things they're going to leave remembering and some things they're not. But if we can leave and have a child love reading and just have this intrinsic motivation to pick up a book, then we can sleep at night knowing that, we've really touched a child and that they are going to be continuing to learn not only inside of school but outside of school as well.
Thank you so much for everything. You have a huge fan club here.
Thank you guys so much. It's so much fun. You have no idea.
Now, Chelsea, what we just saw in Classroom Close-Up is obviously incredibly interactive. How did you develop that approach?
It's such an exciting time to be a teacher today because, we're building students to be successful 21st century learners, and we're able to connect with students using iPads and their cell phones and things that they have readily available to them. So we're really able to build a love for reading using their cell phones and blogging and Twitter and Skyping with authors. So it's really exciting.
But hold on, wasn't it established early on that educators should not have teachers having their kids using cell phones, but I'm seeing the kids with the cell phones and using technology. How does that happen?
Cell phones are really the way of the world, and we're lucky that we have information at our fingertips. So I think it's important that as teachers we embrace that, and we teach students how to be, culturally responsible with technology, but also use it as a tool in our classrooms.
And you find that they're not distracted?
I don't know. We have a bring your own device district, so it is, not really taboo for students to have cell phones out in class. And, with that comes great responsibility, and they're expected to use it appropriately, and they really do. So we really just, look at it as being an asset and look at it as being a way that we can engage students in their learning, and they really step up to the plate with that, and they use it for those reasons.
Talk about a convention like this. I mean, you are the Teacher of the Year. You're one of the younger educators at this convention. What responsibility do you feel with that moniker, with that title, and the fact that a lot of people are looking at you and what you do and how you do it?
It's an honor to have this title at this stage in my career, because I feel like I can represent the passion that young educators have for this profession, and hopefully I can serve as a mentor and a model for how we can collaborate among various ages and levels of experience to better education and for our students.
What do you love most about teaching?
My kids. Hands down is just being in the classroom with my students and building lifelong readers, because I know that when they leave my classroom at the end of the day, if I've, instilled a love for reading in that child, that they're still continuing to learn outside my classroom doors, and that's just so exciting.
Thank you for what you do every day. Appreciate it, Chelsea.
Thank you.
The preceding program has been a production of the Caucus Educational Corporation, celebrating over 25 years of broadcast excellence. N13 for WNET, NJTV, and WHYY. Funding for this edition of Caucus New Jersey has been provided by New Jersey Council of County Colleges, the New Jersey Education Association, Oscar Health Insurance, New Jersey Sharing Network, New Jersey Resources, ADP, and by NJ Best. Transportation provided by Airbrook Limousine, serving the metropolitan New York, New Jersey area. Caucus New Jersey has been produced in partnership with TriStar Studios.